Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Tour de France 24, episode 23. It's already stage 2 of our opening race of the year. This is one of those easier races. Stage 1 was flat. It was a sprint. I'm going for GC at this point in time for this type of race. So, Cockard took 4th on the first stage as a sprinter that I quick simmed. And here on stage number 2, Cockard's actually off the front by 40 seconds, but he's not going to win. There was an intermediate sprint just a little bit ago. And he, even though I told him to persist without limit, he didn't sit up. He stayed out front. He's burnt his energy. Peloton's already down to 84 riders. I've got myself well placed. Jay Vine is our team leader for this one, and I'm through the first portion of the climb here. Try to get our guys set up for what's to come. I would like to get Big and Zoli. Come set max tempo.
I'll go full out on the relay.
There's my teammate, Cockard. Field has split. Diaz is squeezing me into the hook. Jeez. Diaz tried to crash me. He's supposed to be protecting, but he crashed me. Here. Okay, we're seeing a small group off the front.
You can't count on him any longer.
Okay, it's back together? No, it's not back together.
Watch out.
Whew, okay, so
He's the virtual yellow jersey.
you got Cockard done, back the group, Peloton just 42, Gorka, in fact, we're 2.7k. Everybody just use your blue gel. Make sure you have your maximum.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
I'll do mine manually. But 2k and out front at Pigazzoli, working
Only
hard.
2 kilometers left.
Tish Benut, one of the favorites though. 1.8k. Little uphill swing. Okay. Switch it up. Gonzoli. Let's switch this to take your red gel.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Just
A
over
red
1k
pennant is in
left.
sight. Another kilometer of climbing for the front of the race.
Gotta watch out for Benut and his attack, but this is fairly flat to the end, so it's time.
We're provisional leaders. Come on,
Okay,
keep at it.
before I go crazy here, tell these guys to attack. 400 meters, 500 meters. And I've got 200 meters left to
I'll
go.
put in a big acceleration.
And cross the line. Stage win. Definitely too easy on the difficulty level, but like I said, as we get to the higher tiers, it's far less easy. These lowest 2 races on the calendar, far too easy for us. Jay Vine was supposed to be the favorite, not me, but actually neither one of us was listed on the 3 favorites for the stage. But I take the victory, 10 seconds ahead of Tish Benut, Diaz Pigazzoli there in 3rd and 4th with him, and then 20 seconds to the chasers, including Gorka and Jay Vine. So both of them in that chase group, just that little bit behind. But of course I add a 10-second time bonus on top of it. I also collect the most points for the King of the Mountains. There's only 1 stage left, and I've got the most, but it's only a 2-point advantage, so we'll see what happens with the next stage. I don't remember what the profile is, but we're obviously in a good position right now. I think this final stage is off to a terrible start. It's already a 2-minute advantage, but it's an advantage for 23 riders. Cockard, I put him in the break to give us somebody out there, but everybody wanted to attack. There are some riders contributing at the front. We have one in Diaz contributing at the front, but yeah, this is an ugly mess for the time being. Breakaway still has 22 riders as we hit the base of the penultimate climb. Both of these are Cat 2s. I think we're on the same climb twice here for this one. Peloton, we are a minute and a half behind. Diaz among the domestiques pulling at the front, and he won't last a whole lot longer, so we'll be down to 4 guys before too long, as we see that front group starting to fall apart just a little bit.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Cockard, tempted to have him wait to come back and provide support, especially as both intermediate sprints are behind us. I'm going to go ahead and tell him to do that. So we're going to say wait for Jay Vine. Now Cockard is here. Nobody's protecting anyone right now, myself or Vine for that matter. So let's get Gorka to protect Vine, and let's get Cockard to protect myself.
Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
And the peloton's quickly down to 70 riders, and it's happening very quickly. I'm going to save the gels if I can. If I have to, we'll use them. Down to 66. Less than a kilometer from the top, we'll be okay. Yes, we are okay. We've made it over the top. As we hit the base of the climb after the descent, the breakaways all split up, 6 left at the front with a healthy advantage. We're a minute and a half behind that though, so catching them is definitely not going to be easy, but certainly possible with 22k left and another time up the climb, plus a very technical descent that's going to be really hard to manage. I've got Piccanzoli here to protect me. The field has split, but we're talking about mere seconds. This happened during the descent. You got Cockard and Gorka Izagira to protect Jay Vine, who's somehow behind that group over a minute back. Don't know what happened with Vine. But yeah, it's not looking good there. Alright, base of the climb. Piccanzoli, use your gel. Cockard's already used his. Gorka did go back to Vine. I want him to work. We're already to a minute 12. Here we go. Cockard is here. I'm going to tell Cockard to work. So it's come back together largely. Yeah, see, there's not even a high rate of speed here in Lefay.
He's a very good puncher who also rides very well on the flat.
There's a gap to these two. Ethan Hayter. Which way are we going, guys? Okay, Bevan's coming through. Cockard's not even making it to the front. Let's tell him 110. Gorka left. I don't know what's going on with Vine. Vine's not even, like, not even trying. Gorka's there, and he just left him. After he waited for him all that time.
I'll make a big effort on the relay.
Go ahead and gel up now for the climb.
He could be labelled as a puncher, but is also good in the mountains.
There's
However,
Cockard.
his top speed can be described as lethargic.
He's going flat out as hard as he can.
Here we go. We're at the foot of the
Now it's a front 5 we're chasing. Still a minute and a half though.
Obviously crucial for victory. But let's not forget that the descent that follows could be just as decisive.
There's that gel off. There we go. We have a ton of. I'm gonna do something here. We're onto the climb. As we go to catch a few more riders.
He's a lead-out man.
I'd like to attack.
To pull hard for his sprinter if there's a
I would
mass
like to
sprint.
attack. This is and we've separated. Others aren't following. Cockard, what do you have left? You have a red gel.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Cockard ends up somehow getting separation, but that's okay. Yeti Bull here to protect somebody else. Overtaking Cockard.
He's accelerating behind. Watch out!
Just well positioned here as we climb. It's a small group. We're on to the steep portion. Let's figure out what's kind of going on here. There's 4 left at the front. We've only pulled back 10 seconds, but the group is breaking up very quickly, meaning they're losing a lot of momentum, a lot of their power. I've used my blue gel, and I'm going to easily make the top. I have not used the red, and I'm thinking about attacking here in the near future. There's 19 of us, so there are definitely riders in contact. Piccanzoli is in the group chasing 10, and Jay Vine is a billion places down. Can't understand what happened to these guys. Jay Vine was supposed to be right there with me. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm going to attack. I'm going to use my gel as soon as I run out.
Watch out! You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
As we then go maximum speed. That already brought me within 50 seconds. And then I'm restoring that red bar if somebody makes contact with me yet again. There we go. Großschartner is 10 seconds behind. Lutsenko is 25. And the group's getting all split up. But I'm not gaining on those front couple of guys. And that descent is going to be crazy. I'm going to try to handle it myself. Hopefully I don't screw it up.
The gaps are small.
Keplinger.
Must avoid unnecessary risks on the way down.
Martin. Bettiol, I'm 4th on the road. And very quickly turning that into 3. I'm going to leave him behind and attack on the descent.
The breakaway is managing to hold off the peloton. The gap seems to have stabilized.
I need to stop using auto. Oh, this thing is going to be crazy. Attack, attack. Okay, Großschartner has caught up to me. And Bettiol. And I leave them behind yet again. Wow, that was a tight turn.
Only 5 kilometers before the finishing line.
That one was much better. I have no idea if I'm gaining ground on these guys. I'm at 5K to go. Having a good descent. I don't want to talk though. I don't want to mess it up.
He's going to try to finish alone. It's a very tight climax. "30 seconds lead for the head of the race."
Ooh, I lost a lot of momentum there. The double switchback. I was ready for the first one, not the second.
Last kilometer.
Here we go, here we go. Martin has won the stage. Keplinger takes second, but I've got a good 3rd place finish. I'll let the team handle themselves from here. Is that enough for the overall, or were either of those two close enough behind? I only had about a 20-second advantage over some of the field. I never checked on the breakaway to see where they were. Today, guaranteed I have a top 3 for the overall. Probably the GC winner, but maybe not. Martin wins the stage. Keplinger 2nd. I get 3rd. Half a minute down. Almost half a minute ahead of Großschartner. On the descent, we were together. That's how much time I gained. Bettiol also ends up over 30 seconds behind me. Hagita, Prade, Conrad, Lopez, Julian Lopez, and Alaphilippe finishes in 10th. Tischbenut, Kwiatkowski, De Plus, all the favorites. Christian Rodriguez, all the favorites outside of the top 10 or just making it. Vine, no idea what happened with him. He ends up 4 minutes down. Piganzoli at 3:17, Gorka at 2:56, Cockard at 2:41, which is crazy. And then myself, 30 seconds down on the stage. I did pick up 1 point for the KOM, but there was 13 points for Keplinger. That's got to be enough to win the KOM. I had 5. So, yeah, Keplinger is going to win that one. Probably the points classification as well. I don't know. I don't know about the points, but wow, young rider. I was 2 minutes ahead for the stage. We were 2nd for the team classification today, so I think we're going to be ahead on that one most likely. We'll see. Okay, let's get the final result. I have taken the win by 1 minute over Großschartner. Bettiol 3rd, so he jumps way up to 3rd. Hagita, Conrad, Tischbenut, Alaphilippe, Lopez, Kwiatkowski, and De Plus. Gorka was 16th. Piganzoli was 18th. KOM Keplinger takes it, as I suspected. Merritt wins the points classification. Cockard was 7th. I was 12th. Young rider, I got the win by almost 3 minutes. Wow. And we do win the team classification. Combativity goes to Martin. And yeah, good result. We got a stage victory, and we got the overall and a podium on another stage. So the individual pro cycling rankings for the second year running, we are number 1 at the end of the first race with 67 total points from that first race. And as a team, I was not the only one scoring, 4 of us scored. We have 94 points. Great start to the season. Of course, we are now in all of the races on the calendar, so this is already giving us a big jump on the other teams. But of course, higher tier races are going to give us a lot more troubles than what we had with that easy first race. Amazingly, I win the race overall and do not pick up a single attribute point. That's wild. There had to be progress in certain categories. I mean, we won a punchy stage. Yeah, for win a hilly stage, we got our 4th victory in that. So +1. We still need 6 more before we're going to get another point for hills out of that one. I don't think we had a medium mountain stage. I think that was 2 hills and a sprint stage is all. Lead at the top of a Cat 2. The finish on the second stage was. So we added 1 more there. We went from 5 to 6, which is also getting us 1 point closer on a mountain point as well. But that was it. That was all the gains we made. 0 attribute points after winning a race, but I get it. For 1, it was an easy race. For 2, it was in categories that we don't need the attribute points. We've already earned them.
We now welcome a new team onto the starting line.
Amazingly, this is already stage 3 for Paris-Nice.
Come on, let's hear it for them.
So going flat out, trying to get things off and running, really trying to get up to speed here.
Right away. It's a route without pitfalls. Go.
And keeping the rotation going. Okay, we need 5 riders, and what is the distance on this thing? I need that TT position. 29.5K still to go. This is a long one. Out of TT position, make sure we can handle this corner. Pigazzoli gets us through it, back into the TT position. Pigazzoli is struggling so far. He's pretty low on that red bar. We got to watch out for that one as we make our way. This is only the 3rd time trial that I have been a part of so far in the entirety of this series. It is not yet a strength of mine, but this is already better than what I've done in the past. But of course, it's been much straighter than what I've done in the past so far, as we are 1 time through the team and we're already the first time check. So I'm probably going a little bit long for my turns as things stand for now. The biggest thing to watch is kind of how we're doing on the red bar. Whole team is here. We are just 5 seconds off the pace of where we wanted to be. So not bad so far. I'm going to start to speed it up just a hair. Let's see what we're capable of. Expect that they won't be here that much longer, either one of them.
Left turn. Go.
Gorka. Definitely taking faster turns now. I have to be ready to get out of the TT position here, but it says we're going to be okay. No. And back into the TT.
All together. Step on it. Go, go.
Okay, on to me. Everybody's here. And we're going to climb a little bit here in the near future. This might be where we lose those first couple of guys. Yeah, here's Cockart is done. Cockart is done.
You'll soon be at the 2nd time check. Come on, grit your teeth.
Turgis is also on the verge. McNulty, feeling good, not hurting. I'm going to let him ride for a little bit. Everybody's still here. Everybody's still here. I thought we were losing a couple guys, but we are okay. All right, here is that kind of uphill portion.
Go, go. Stick to the tempo.
All right, on to Gorka. Ooh, I'm not going to make it much longer. Looks like I might be, remember, I'm a non-time trialist, so it's going to make perfect sense here that I am too weak for this.
Go on.
15
That's good
seconds
time.
ahead,
You're
wow.
setting a very good time. Keep
Up to
a little
fourth.
the finish, though.
On to Vine.
Come on,
I'm
guys.
still here.
Stick together. Remember, it's the time of the fourth rider that counts.
Backing off. I can see how tired everybody is.
5 kilometers.
5K. Nolte. Looking the strongest. Isagiris. Not looking good. Ah, we're down to 4 riders.
The final left-hand bend to be negotiated.
Down to 4 riders. Gotta back off. Out of the TT. Don't want to attack. Got the team back together,
Go on.
though.
Give it everything you've got. Go, go.
Look at that. Piggins always overtaking. Okay, speeding it back up. 2K. Pulling four riders as best I can towards the finish.
1 kilometer. If you have any strength left, now is the time to give it everything. Afterwards, it will be too late.
500 meters.
It's almost over. Grip those teeth.
Pulling the group across. That was our time there at the 4th. The last 3, I think myself included, lost definitely a little bit of time to the rest of the team, but that was easily the best team time trial that I've managed so far. It didn't blow up in our face. We kept it together right about until the end.
His
And the
team
better
has
time
just
trialist
won
led
the
through.
team time trial stage. Here's the winner of the Doppia Oberli stage. Brandon McNulty. Congratulations to him and his teammates for having come out on top.
What the hell just happened? I was talking about how it wasn't bad. We were off pace. We were 9th at the first time check. And I'm like, okay, we're going to push a little harder. We made up time. We got to 4th. And it was like, okay, we're about to blow up. We're going to back off a little bit. Let's just hang in there. Let's just survive and get a decent finish. We freaking won. And that's going to help me with my development because that's winning a team time trial. 217. 217 ahead. You kidding me? Wow. And it's Paris-Nice. It's not one of the weak races at all. So looking at the GC, Cockard leads right now with McNulty, Gorka, myself, Vine, and Pigginzoli. So Turgis lost time on one of the first 2 sprint stages. Cockard competing for the sprints, not doing well, but competing for them is the guy to wear the jersey as a result, even though McNulty technically won the stage today. We're 4 seconds ahead of Ineos. It's not commanding at all, but I really thought that there was going to be time losses not only for the team but for myself today. So this is different. Different than expected. All right, folks, I know we just started Paris-Nice, but normally that first race would have been a single episode, and I was able to push it a little bit further into this one to get a head start on Paris-Nice, but with the epic nature of what just happened, I think that's a wonderful stopping point for us, where I got 0 progression in that last race, besides a couple of tickers just counting up a little bit. Here, that's without a doubt, that's going to be a point or 2 for us in time trial, at the very least, for this race. Regardless of what happens from here, we find ourselves defending a jersey, and I have not built the team around that just yet. Defending jerseys, we had a hard enough time with that on stage 3 on that last race, just prior to this one. So be prepared to have a tough go with quality of field at this one, and kind of be humbled a bit in the coming stages. But we'll see how it goes. This is a fantastic start to our season, regardless. But it's going to do it for this episode. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.